It's time to dad.
Hello and welcome to the Time to Dad podcast. Thanks for listening in. Please be sure to like the video, stream wherever you're listening, and follow us on social media. This is episode of 19, and we want to talk a lot about phone addiction, the dangers, the issues, the impact, all of it. So first, I kind of want to go around the room and ask everyone, what is your app of kryptonite? Like, what just steals your attention and you can't just like break the habit?
Facebook,
TikTok.
Anyone?
TikTok is a son of a bitch.
I never got into TikTok, but I hear
It'll ruin your
it's
fucking
a
life.
dark hole of nonsense.
If
Actually,
you can avoid it, dear God, do it. It is so good at just eating up your soul.
Oh yeah, I'm right there with you when it comes to Instagram, but mine's for a different reason, because I help my wife manage her social media account for her business, so I get sucked down that hole with it. But then I see other videos, and we're sending Instagram videos back and forth of stuff we'll never cook or do. You know, it's a DIY list that she wants you to do, but it'll never get done, and stuff you want her to cook that'll never get cooked. You know.
No, that's always a good one. It is cool to like go and compile a bunch of recipes and whatnot, but like too often I end up like, which anime character would beat which video game character, and that's not helping my life. That's
Fuck
not
yeah, it
helping me be a
is. You
better
gotta
person.
know that shit. You need to know. Yeah. TikTok's a baddie of mine.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
And Nick, you said Facebook.
Facebook. Actually,
What are you doing? Keeping up with
Facebook-
old high school friends?
No. Like scrolling the video feeds. But Facebook lately has been doing a good job of curing that addiction, because if I get a text message or I go check my email, when I come back, it decides to like go all the way back to the top of the feed, and I'm like, all right, well, fuck. So then I just close the app and I'm done with it, because I'm not going to scroll back through the fucking 32-minute videos I just watched.
Dude, I tell you one app that's real dangerous, and that's the Reddit app. Like, if you go, I will, like, because my son and I are working on a truck, and I'll get to look. I'm like, okay, why is my truck misfiring? You go down the rabbit hole on that, man. It's like, and the next thing you know, you're reading a JFK conspiracy or something like that. I don't know. Just go down that rabbit hole.
Reddit's a
You find
dangerous
conspiracy
place.
theories online?
Yeah, it is. What's that?
All I heard was
I was
conspiracy
like, do
theory.
you find conspiracy theories online?
Well, I thought they were true because they're on the internet.
Out of
right?
everything
So they
you
gotta
read
be
is
true.
true.
They had a
Yeah,
Wikipedia page on it.
Yeah.
It had to be true, right?
It's gotta be true.
Everybody knows that.
Oh shit! I had a buddy that made his own Wikipedia page, and it stayed up for about 6 months.
It's
Oh
easy.
man.
Then it was just gone. one
So-
day.
So like this, like I'm probably the worst about this. Like at the end of the day, trying to wrap it up, and you're laying in bed, and next thing you know, you're scrolling on your phone, and next thing you know, it's been 2 hours. You're like, holy crap, I gotta get to sleep, so I gotta be up in 4 hours.
Mhm.
That's
How
my
How many
most
do you guys say
guilty.
you spend on your phone every day? Have you ever tracked it?
Ah, don't
Oh,
fuck you,
fuck.
Luke.
Oh, you can see
Stop.
it.
Why would I'll
No, you
tell
can
you.
see
What are you,
I'll
my
tell you.
therapist, Luke?
It's a problem because
Okay, hold
my
on.
phone started sending me weekly messages of my
Mine
average
too.
time per day on the phone, and it's like, you're
Mhm.
up 20% from last week, and I'm like, son of a
Ooh.
bitch.
Oh God, dude.
Peer pressure from a computer.
And
I
I'm
just
just
got
so
mine.
addicted to
Now-
content. Like, if I'm scrubbing a toilet in my bathroom, like I've got a YouTube video playing in the background, I'm listening to a podcast or something. I just can't like not stop ingesting content.
Now,
Yeah.
now, Luke, like whenever you say that about like with the phone, like, are you talking about like phone just for pure enjoyment or for like actual work? Because I use my phone a lot for like work.
I would say
No, you
So,
can
like-
you can see.
when
you can
you
decipher
how often
the
you use the phone for reasons that aren't good for you.
I mean, I have my
You mean
answer.
like hand in the phone, actively
Wow.
using it too, not just like phone in the pocket wandering
Yikes!
around.
I'm down 9% from
Max
last
doesn't
week.
count. You know what I mean?
But
Congratulations, Wes.
thank you. My current
9%.
daily average is 7 hours a day
He's gonna-
on my phone.
I'd like to thank.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'd like to thank the
Jeez.
Academy. I'm down 9%.
9%.
On my,
Wait, where do you even
I
look
still-
that up? I need
it's
to.
well. I don't.
You got iPhone?
Yeah, are you?
iPhone.
You
yeah.
have an iPhone? Good. You're not poor.
You
Congratulations
get it
on having an iPhone. It's on the setting console.
There goes half our
I'm
viewers.
gonna ask
You can make
Cold
it.
Stay free.
You can make it so it's on that far
So
left
settings
But
page.
and
screen
I
time.
don't want to do that.
I don't
Yeah,
I
know.
just
screen-
want to look
yeah.
at it once and
Screen
I don't
time
hate my
setting.
life.
That's
I
all
don't
you
need
need.
a screen time
I would-
widget in
I
my
would-
life.
I use something called Stay
Wait,
This is
no.
a norm.
So how do I look it up though?
If you
So
just go to
open your-
screen time.
And go to screen time.
I just did, and
Yeah.
it's asking me about. It wants me to turn screen time on.
Oh
Damn,
well.
there's a bunch of stuff
Oh.
here. Now that I'm here,
You guys want to know my day on here? This is. I
Set
mean,
up
I
later.
got 2 hours, 28 minutes of social media time today. 5 hours and 10 minutes on my phone total throughout the day. 39 minutes of productivity. That sounds like 9%, 9% down.
That's when he was on the toilet.
So that was a work app. So in an 8-hour day, I spent 39 minutes on a productive app.
Okay.
On my
Okay,
phone.
see, okay, see, like measuring that productivity on my phone wouldn't work because most of my work stuff happens through texting.
Yeah, no, I'm on a computer too.
Okay.
Mine's so fucking bad, dude. It's so fucking,
Let's hear it. Let's go around the room on
Come on,
this.
Why do I
Come
have
on,
to
Wes,
turn
come on,
so
Wes.
screen
fucking
time
bad. I don't
on
want
do
to,
that?
I gotta
because
take-
Luke is gonna judge
no,
me.
Wes, no, Wes, you open this
I don't-
can of worms. You gotta go with it. Come on.
I'm not even gonna say anything. To that.
Mine's so bad. I got
This is-
8
I can
hours
get
and
this by app.
36 minutes this week on socials. 4 hours and 22 minutes this week on entertainment,
Ooh.
and 55
week.
minutes. Huh?
Today.
No,
right?
that's
Is it
just
today or
the
is it
week.
for the
It's the week. It's the
Oh,
whole
I
week.
was just doing one day. I'm embarrassed.
And then 55 minutes for information and reading. So 55 minutes of being fucking productive. Everything
Yeah,
else is
check
just
for today.
How many hours are in a week? And you did 55 minutes of reading.
Okay, so where do we find the breakdown?
You read 6 to 8 hours in a week.
168.
No, there is 100.
Oh, there's 100. Well, great. Yeah. So I'm only burning fucking 7 of them. Like,
56 is sleeping says 112 hours.
yeah, dude, I'm doing great.
Okay.
I'm so good.
Oh, okay, okay.
Honestly.
So where do we find this breakdown at? I found the screen time, but like, where's the breakdown?
the
at?
You have
show
to have it
activity.
on.
See all, so I think the first thing we need all of our listeners to do is enable this fucking feature so that they know how bad they are, and
Oh.
we can all try to work
I
on
got
this
a week.
together because this is rough.
I have a week's worth of data apparently, but this was the one I was gonna say. My number one by far is the Messages app, the texting. Like, so I don't know if that's just my personal
Texting
problem
too
of
much.
Are you
talking to
texting?
people, but
Oh,
Well-
whoa.
who are you, my wife?
You shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I do sales, so I'm texting for work.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but
So-
work doesn't
using
count.
my
So
own
work's
personal
different
number.
because
So that's hard to break down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, texting there's a lot
Yeah, I
of
don't use my
communication.
phone for work.
I think I use that.
How much is that
as, like,
texting for your OnlyFans account?
my Foot Finder?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shameless plug of his
Foot
Foot Finder
Finder.
account. I love it.
Yeah.
Shameless
at,
plug.
at jcross08 on Foot Finder. You guys can find me.
Oh,
I don't
man.
I don't know if I could make the money on that, but no,
You'd be surprised.
no, I would. I'd have a better chance at that
well,
than
put your feet in the
OnlyFans.
camera and we'll find out.
Hey, no shame, man. I would if I could.
Oh, man.
First meetup we have, and Jason finds out we made him an OnlyFans account.
Mhm. Better than
Just-
last
just
episode.
Screenshots from our recording.
Yeah, it's better than
It's
last
just a video
episode
of
when you
him
guys
using some. It's just a video of him using some bolt cutters to like cut his toenails. You know,
Oh,
just
dude.
use your.
Yo,
So
okay, so some
fortunately,
people
because of the-
like.
So
I was gonna say,
fortunately,
speaking of
because of
addictions. Oh.
Isn't
Alright,
that the
you-
fucking
Can you both do
worst?
it again?
I'm done. I'm
That was
done.
a terrible delay. Let's see if we can do it 3 times.
We are off the
Fortunately.
rails, people.
Oh shit! Boogers came out of my nose. I hope that got caught on camera.
All right,
Oh,
Nick, go, Nick.
I was gonna say, so some people are addicted to watching shit like the Pimple Popper,
Oh,
but I've
Oh,
recently
my wife is all over that.
Can't do it.
no. So I've recently in my Facebook scrolling come across like trimming of horrendous toenails, and found that pretty interesting.
You
There's
might
a
have seen
TV
my
show about that
toenails.
now.
I got some pretty creepy.
Is that yours? You got like the
Nice.
Michael Myers machete toenail,
that's cool. So Nick,
just hacking your wife up playing footsie in bed.
Nick, tell us again how you don't have a foot fetish. I think it's just-
I don't have a foot fetish, but Jason now is OnlyFans. So
Foot finder.
no, we're gonna make you an OnlyFans.
Well, I will say that
Better
because
than
of the
last
unique
episode.
way Jason spells his name, jasonsfeet.com is available on GoDaddy for 1 cent for the first year.
fuck
Ooh.
yes, dude.
That's true. I never thought about the marketing potential of the spelling of my name.
Okay, whenever we meet up next month, we got it. We have to make sure he wears the flip flops so that we can steal some pictures and just.
Do it.
We're about to fund this podcast, baby. It's about to be crazy.
Woo! We'll
You're
do a
welcome.
calendar.
He just
You're welcome. I had 2 hours 26 minutes on Instagram, and this is a week. So out of
What
100,
about OnlyFans though?
I don't think they have an app. Do they have an app?
25 minutes. I'm being honest.
Okay.
So 2 hours, and my wife doesn't listen to this podcast. I hope not the whole thing. So 2 hours 24 minutes on YouTube TV, which is what I use to watch television. 2 hours and 12 minutes on Facebook. 2 hours 10 minutes Safari. So that's education.
God bless your wife if she can make it through a full episode of us
But yeah,
doing this. shit.
This-
I'm not worried in the least. That's the thing.
It's 10 minutes in. She's like, nope, not for me.
Oh man.
Going back to the Hobby Lobby podcast.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure we have 0 listeners like her
guys,
right
Alan-
now. They all just dropped off.
As she just walked down the stairs, we want to say hi to my wife, who wasn't listening to the last 5 minutes of the show, but she's here.
Hi, Mrs.
Yeah.
Jason.
Your husband now has an OnlyFans.
Hey,
This
hey,
version
Jason's
is
wife.
He doesn't know it yet, but we're about to
No
create it.
headphones. No headphones.
Y'all are about to become very rich.
Oh shit. Yep. You're really gonna like Jason's raise at work. Let me tell you, it's about to be fucking crazy, dude.
Oh, his new side hustle.
No, that's just.
I swear, I'm just selling on Amazon.
That's it, dude.
All right, let's track someone else's phone. I think we're done.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
Where-
see, you opened that can of worms for yourself.
Let me say, okay, so where is it that you find this on the
It's
Apple?
screen time. Yeah. So if you,
You have to have had it on though, or
You
it
guys-
hasn't
yeah,
tracked
Are
anything.
you guys all on Apple?
Yeah.
Are you not?
you're not.
No, I'm an
We
Android.
gotta replace Luke
Oh,
now.
dude, Luke, come on.
Oh,
All right, we
shit.
need to stop. Why? That's my first question. Is why? Also, do you hate yourself? Because I think that needs to also be asked. And 3,
Because
do
I've
you
tried
not?
Apple, and I've tried Samsung, and I'm like, what the fuck would you do Apple?
You're not doing it right,
Nah,
man.
dude. I
You're
got
just not doing it
my
right.
AirPods because for the clout, fucking gang. Also, I got my Apple Watch for the clout, fucking gang. You know, and then
One time for the gram.
See,
That's
I
it,
don't
dude.
ever have to say gang gang. So
That's
The phone for the cult. Gang, gang.
the fucking
cult?
clout. Oh,
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about because
the young,
that must be the rabbit hole I
it's a
didn't go
young
down.
man's thing. Don't worry about it. It's all right.
I got everything I need in my cloud. I don't know what the fucking thing is, dude. It just
It's an Android. We're gonna have to talk about it, Luke.
eh?
Oh yeah, Luke, we're going to call a intervention for you, man.
I
To get
tried
you on
Apple.
Apple.
I took an Apple phone for a week, and I was like,
Wait, so what did you not like?
Everything, dude.
The compatibility with everything. He hated that. He doesn't want
What?
to work.
He
He hated
He
how
hated the ease
user
of-
friendly it was. Couldn't
Samsung
say
too
is
easy.
way more
Too
user
easy.
friendly. You can do way more shit for Samsung. Like it's
Samsung. Yeah,
Luke, you're the reason. we
Samsungs are
can't
for
have a
people that
group
get up
chat.
at 4 a.m. and work out.
Yeah,
like,
and take ice baths. That they
guilty.
can have it,
I
dude.
get up at 4 in the morning and I work out and I can use an iPhone.
No.
and it's for business.
Every-
It's fucking
yeah.
amazing. It's just
I,
yeah.
You can't
I'm
be
gonna guess
you
that-
can't be Apple security on your shit though.
I don't need
Samsung ain't got nothing on
I
that.
don't have NASA trying to hack me. Like
well,
I
I will say,
Well, you don't have NASA, but
that you know.
I
of.
will say, so
what are they going to hack? Like,
I'm
oh no, they checked my emails. They saw my bills. Like, who gives a fuck?
It cost Hillary Clinton an election.
That's
so
wild.
emails.
Because she was doing shady shit. I don't do shady shit. I just do my shit.
I bet we can find some shady shit. on your phone.
oh, dude.
Oh, my
Hashtag.
fuck.
Hey, Julian, can you look and see if Luke's feet is available on OnlyFans?
Yes.
Stand by, please.
I will.
Stand by for confirmation.
I will
He's gonna
say,
need a number.
I'm starting a business. It's a AI thing, and we have to plug into a company's API. And we have found out that if a company is doing their business exclusively on the Mac platform, we can't do shit for them. The Apple won't. They don't open up even for like business reasons. They don't open up their system at all to anybody.
Yeah, that's why we can't use. Yeah, that's the same reason why we can't use Macs like in the
Why you
holiday.
gotta use Windows, man.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
is Julian looking up feet.com for all of us?
Well, we just asked them to confirm
We're
because
trying to find ways to raise some money to get you an iPhone, bud.
NASA's gonna find all your feet pics.
We're going to try to get you an iPhone and we're going to fund this
pay me to have
podcast.
an iPhone. There's no fucking way.
That's a lie.
There's no way.
There is a sum of money that could drive you to use an iPhone.
Everybody has a price, Luke. Everybody has a
There'd
price.
be a price if I didn't rely on my phone for work. But unfortunately,
Well, all the more reason you need an iPhone.
no.
So
Oh,
much
wait,
more
isn't the
productive.
Android platform based off of the old iPhone platform?
Yeah, they're behind time.
What's that?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
This isn't a roast Luke session for a shitty choice and mistakes in phones.
Well, I'm sorry. I think we just changed the topic. We're roasting Luke now,
That's
okay?
not-
It's Android.
I'm not
Roast
insecure
the
about my
Android.
choice of phone.
Luke is
I have fucking
Luke-
brain cells that connect.
You
to the
should
cell.
be.
Luke has
We
such
agreed
shitty
not to
choice
shame each other in this.
I don't care. I've seen
the point is no matter
Apple
what kind of phone you have,
phones.
you can be addicted.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright,
Except
so-
Luke,
so
apparently,
then
who's
let's-
not addicted to his phone.
Do you look at
Alright, let's talk about-
Maybe that's the
Nope,
secret.
Luke's
We all
just
just need to get rid of our
uses an
Do you
iPhones.
check your emails? Do you text? Like, it just doesn't matter to me.
I don't text ever.
I do.
Huh?
I text. My wife and
That
I.
was a joke.
That's our main form of communication. I think
I don't
How
answer
often I
the phone.
talk to
If
each
you
other?
call me, I'm like, why the hell are you calling me?
that was
This could easily have been handled
over a
I
text
talk to your
message.
wife?
Is what.
Do
Is
what?
that how you talk to your wife?
So why are you fucking calling me?
No, she calls me all the time. When she calls me, I know like either my son's being an absolute little shit or something else has gone wrong. Because other than that, we just text for the most part.
Yeah.
So when she calls, I'm like, oh fuck, what'd I do?
How many
I
hours a day do you work? How
Huh?
many hours a day would you say you work on average?
Me?
Yeah. Or
8 to 9
8 to 9.
on a normal day.
I'm in sales. Jason's in sales. So I mean, Jason, you may be like this. My job never stops. I mean, slinging hotel rooms and stuff. I get people calling me Saturdays at 10 p.m. Whether I answer or not is the question, but my shit never stops. You know, and
No, you
Well,
have to
that's
take
kind of
that
the same
job
boat
home,
that-
unfortunately.
you what?
Yeah, that's
You take that job
Oh,
home
yeah.
with you. Unfortunately, I mean, it's a constant.
That's
Even I mean, you're doing it when you're not doing
Yeah.
it. You're training your brain to do it the next day.
Mhm.
So that's the problem with that.
with sales.
Discussion, but it goes back to the ADHD topic of the last
Yeah.
episode. If some
Yeah.
people are suited for that, and some people,
Yeah.
you
Dude,
can't do it.
that's all right. When work from home was the thing to do during the peak of COVID, I was working way more than that
You know what?
because I had my shit set up. It was way too easy to check email and just do a couple extra hours worth of
Mhm.
work.
Mhm.
And people are like, why didn't you like work from home? And I'm like, dude, I couldn't fucking turn it off. That's why I didn't like it.
That was a study when they were talking about because I think now we're in the endemic. I think that's what they're calling it, is the endemic. But coming out of the pandemic, when companies were like, well, let's bring our forces back in office, they wanted to do a study to see the productivity rates of employees who worked from home, and they found that people were way more overly productive working from home than they were in
Well,
office.
You can find a
They were until they realized they were being exploited.
you can find a study proving the exact opposite of that. You'll find a study to prove
Mhm.
Yeah.
whatever it is you want to believe. Like,
It all
What is
depends
the
on
study?
the population you're looking at, the particular group of people, and how big of a group.
oh,
Have the sample
that's the
size.
big thing. The study is a couple hundred people to a couple thousand people, counting for the majority. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's very
Yeah.
few studies that are like millions of people, but we are millions of people. So when they do a study, who chose the people they're studying? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like you
Right.
can all these studies. It's fucking.
Oh, it's all tailored.
You
It's
can-
clickbait.
I can literally.
Yeah.
It was funny in the algorithm on Instagram. It was, fuck, what was it? It was a reel on some dude spewing the health benefits of spinach, and directly after that came a dude spewing how spinach is just so bad for you, and none of them were paid ads. It was just the algorithm doing its thing.
Mhm.
I was like, man, isn't that just amazing? Like,
Yeah.
two influencers saying the complete opposite thing, both with
Mhm.
tens of thousands of followers, and
People argue over
It's-
the fucking color of a piece of paper
But what
if
is
you
the
give them the
truth is that-
opportunity.
Oh,
how
yeah.
do you actually
They
know the
argued
truth?
over a color of a dress for a while.
Yeah, I was
Remember
about to
that
say
one?
the
Don't.
dress.
I mean, that's where you have to use your own. That's the problem with the fucking internet. That is what this episode is fucking about. Is it? If you're one of those people that just takes everything you see on the fucking internet for gospel and written in stone,
I would
shame
venture-
on you,
I would
because
venture to say that's not what the problem with the internet is.
Problem with people.
well,
Problem
yeah,
with people. Yeah. And here I am.
Okay, true.
I just spouted.
True.
I saw this study, but you're right, Luke. I was looking, for reasons like why working from home was good. And I am fortunate that I have a hybrid schedule where I'm half in office, half at home. And I can say that when I work from home, I'm working. I mean, I work. I actually do my job. But
Definitely more. I'm less distracted working from an office, even though I have a home office. I have a other office as well,
Yeah.
and I'm less distracted at the other office because I can't just do whatever the fuck I want to do because I just have this
Yeah.
little room.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can't
You
stop and throw dishes in the dishwasher. You can't stop and vacuum the fucking living room
Can't
when you're in the office.
Beautiful bookshelf and pick a book to read.
Yeah.
It's just fucking there.
I hate you so much,
Can't take
Luke. I
feed
hate you
pics
so
for your
much, dude.
OnlyFans.
You're so much better than all of us at all the time. Fucking up at 4 a.m, ice baths, 3-hour run. Pretty sure you
It
breastfeed
must be that
Fucking
intro.
you, where did it come from?
penguins and shit, dude. Read
Listen,
to
what happens
homeless
when you work
eels.
from home too long? You become fucking-
Bro, you got mad cabin fever.
Bro,
just
I hate you so much, dude. Fucking reading books and shit.
We got an episode. name.
I can't work from home because they frown on us taking the patients home
That's
with us.
fair.
You start putting a patient in the car, they get kind of pissy about it. Like, where are you taking me? You're kidnapping me. They get real pissy.
I
about
have a
it,
story.
Like, I'm trying to work from
I have a
home.
story about that. So my mom, years, obviously before she passed, because it'd be awkward if they did it after she passed. But before she passed, she had quadruple bypass surgery, and she was in the hospital, and she was like, "I'm gonna quit smoking." Well, that lasted 6 hours, and so she convinced my sister to.
How do you smoke when you're admitted? to the hospital?
I'm about to tell you how you do it.
Okay.
She convinced my sister to allow my mom to take off her chest pieces and put them on my sister, so my mom could then walk up to the parking garage and smoke a cigarette.
Oh
And
my
the
God.
doctor came in because he noticed my mom's shitty fucking heart rate all of a sudden got great. And so
Was
he's like,
nice.
and so my sister is freaking the fuck out
Yeah.
because now she has
Sorry,
a team of
funny
people.
but not
And
funny.
she's a team of people. Like, where is she? Like fucking Batman. They have security searching for my mom, and they bust her in the parking garage on the top of it, smoking a cigarette. Anyway, that's tangent. Anyway, yeah, they typically frown on patience.
Yeah. So, but it's like I'm on my phone a lot even after hours because we can have a case or a procedure add on last minute. You know, like because I'm part of the leadership of my department. I'll get it. Like last night, I was getting texts at 9:00 last night. Hey, we might have a patient today. We might not. It's like, when does it end? He finally gets to the point where after 9, I don't look at my phone. Like, you're done. If you didn't get it on during business hours, it's not going to happen. You know, you somewhere you have to put your foot down with this, because if not,
Or-
you'll let this
and it-
stupid black box take over your
You
life.
can't put
you
your
know?
foot down. Just put your phone on silent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Yeah.
that's a
Or
good.
just
That's-
take a picture of it.
What at what
So
point?
that's really important.
No, go ahead.
So
go
that's
ahead.
really important too. What you can do is you could actually set certain apps to be silent at certain time windows. Like it's
Mhm.
something that I
Snooze
struggle
that
with.
shit.
Like I have like 4 different apps for communication on my phone or for work. And like an idiot, I put every single one on my phone. Like I left my doctor's appointment today at 9:57 and I had a call at 10. So I'm like rushing to get in my car so I could take this meeting. And it's like, my boss is cool with me being at a doctor's appointment. I'll be home in half an hour. Like I'm fine. But like having that constant accessibility, it's just always there. And
Yeah.
I was on PTO yesterday. I didn't even work, but I'm opening Slack. I'm checking my
Mhm.
messages. I'm at Disney, like working like an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's that is one thing. Like they keep asking me, "Hey, why don't you have your work email like on your phone?" I go, "Because this is personal phone. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
going to
gonna,
look
you
at
gonna
work
pay my
email
cell phone
anymore."
bill?
Yeah, exactly. Are you gonna pay my cell phone bill? No.
yeah, they'll try to get you with the. I get a phone credit on my first check of the month for them to for me to use my phone on company. But I was going to say that's a good point.
No.
At what point is it? Where's that line where it's like, okay, I'm not going to work anymore today, right? When whatever facet that looks like. At what point is it like, okay, well, my job as a dad is to hard nose, run it down your throat, grind, and provide a living. To okay, now I'm going to take a break from that, and I'm going to be because I think a lot of guys really compare themselves to other people, in the same age group that are making 3 to 5 to 50 times more, more money than them, and it's like, well, if I grind like that guy, and I can make the income that guy has, I'll be like that guy.
Dude, so sorry not to cut you off, but I saw a really good quote on Facebook the other day, and it was something to the effect of 20 years from now, the only people that are going to remember how hard you worked are your kids.
Yeah.
That hits me in the fucking throat.
And that,
Right,
like,
20 years from now,
I
the
mean,
only people that are going to remember that you work late are your kids.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. And like that hit, like, I'm not a workaholic. I don't work crazy late hours unless I'm like traveling out of town. But that kind of like hit home for me because I think a lot of dads fall into that trap where you get like one big promotion and then you're like, well, shit, if I'm here, I can get here. And you just start chasing that corporate ladder, man. And before you know it, your kids are going off to college and you have this shit relationship because you just weren't there.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, how do you have to, some people have to force themselves to be present, I think. To be able to just turn shit off and be in the moment with their kids.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of events where I've seen dads at I don't know, monumental events, like very important events that their kids are in, and they're just, you can just tell they're a a dad that's just focused on their work and what's going on, and they're not in the moment. And they're gonna look back 20 years down the road, 30 years down the road, and they're gonna be like, where the fuck did all this time go? And then they're gonna say, oh, I know where it went. My face was buried in my phone answering work emails when I should have been, watching my daughter's recital, or watching my son in marching band out on the field.
My sister hit me.
It's not even just.
No, go ahead. I'll talk a lot.
It's not even work too. Like, you could be on the couch with your wife scrolling through Instagram, and it's like, bro, like, those phones like make it really hard to just remain present and participate in life. I'm sorry, Wes. I went first. Your turn.
I was saying that my sister hit me with this fact from a study, Luke. From a study.
By a study.
She said that on average, parents spend 19 years with their kids, right? They get the first 18. And then after the kid typically moves out, on average, parents get about a year of time with their kids.
Yeah, that's there was a guy that he went viral at a point where by the time your kids leave the house at 18, you will have seen them for 83% of the time.
Dude, that,
I saw that one.
Man,
like, it was fucking crazy. It's like, so like,
Yeah.
after 18, you got, if you're counting the days, the hours of time you're with them, you have 15% of that time left between 18
and that's assuming you live an average life expectancy.
Yeah.
That makes me want to cry. Actually, I think makes me.
Considering the first 5 years, they're full of shit. It's not fun.
My wife's given me shit before because she takes a lot of photos of me and Emerson when we're out, but I don't take a lot of photos of her with him, and I get shit about it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, we're all like here in the moment. I don't feel the need to constantly, because it kind of goes back to the keeping up with the Joneses thing we talked about, where I don't need 20 of my friends to see that we're out doing shit with our son. Like, I don't give a fuck what they think about what we're doing, or letting them know.
It's about her.
Well, but that's one of the things about.
Go ahead.
But that's one of the things about us being men is we don't think about taking pictures for memories. We're trying to live in the moment. We're trying to live now. We want to feel this experience now. We want to be there. But our wives are that other half of us that, like, hey, I want these pictures for later so we can look back on them, remember these memories. And that's one reason why that anytime that we go on vacation now, we'll buy the picture package, whether it's the Disney or Dollywood or where it has it, or Six Flags. If they have a picture package, fine, we'll buy it, because we want that picture of the whole family together. Because too often you see it's just the husband and the kids, or just the wife and the kids, not the whole family. And I think that's where the women come in. They balance us out.
Yeah, man, it's really nice to look back to. Like, something that I do for us is I have the Chatbooks app. I pay $10 a month. I get to upload for that month into a book. They print it out. They send it to me. I have over 2 years. I have over 2 years of books printed out, and it's sick. And sometimes we have the photo books all printed out, and it's great. It's 30 pictures of books.
You don't want to set a precedent.
Luke's all out of bookshelf space.
And it's something really nice to look back on, and it's also really cool too, because like, we have the photos, and it's like, if we ever are distracted or doing something else, like, we see a beautiful moment and we make sure that like we capture it, and we like try to memorialize it, because so many things can distract you. And whether you're feeling down, whether you're feeling anything, whether you just like love your baby and he's sleeping, open up the books, and it's a really cool thing to do.
If you're on, Apple, like a normal person, they have a great thing called the memories, and not a jab at Luke.
It's just a typical passive aggressive Apple.
But no, Apple has the memories tab that you can click on, and I don't know who designed that,
because they're watching us.
It's the person, the person who designed that. Dude, the movies, the music, it gets me, which segues me to, and I just want a quick sidebar. because today's Aiden's birthday. Do you guys ever catch yourself like getting sad that your kid is getting older?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
natural, man.
You know,
As
I got a
someone
comment.
who has a 26-year-old and 2 2-year-olds, I'm fucking excited for them to get older because it's amazing having a 26-year-old.
Yeah.
It's cool having a 2-year-old. It's fucking bad having a 26-year-old. It's
Dude,
just-
I tell you,
I have-
dude, I
But
really catch my.
you're younger, Luke. So do you think older Luke when your 2-year-olds are that age, are you still gonna kind of feel the same, like you wished it
I
rushed
don't-
by?
He's going to have
Everyone says
2-year-olds
I'm
to
gonna miss
replenish
these.
the.
Everyone says I'm going to miss these times, and I get what they're saying because the kids are very cute and shit, but they've forgotten about the screaming and the smearing the walls with poop and the
Yeah.
fucking random hitting, and I'm like, why the fuck am I going to miss that? It's like, I won't.
You know, but it's not that.
Like,
But it's not that you miss, Luke. What you do miss is like I caught myself the other day. It's my little man. Well, he's my oldest. He has ADHD and he's always on the go, go. But when he was younger, the only thing I could get him to stop and watch with me was Top Gear, the old Top Gear. I don't know if any of y'all ever watched that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
With Jeremy Clarkson and
That's-
James
that's-
May.
that's
If you
cool.
haven't watched it, go back and watch it. It's great. Anyways, he would lay on my chest and just watch that, and that's what he would fall asleep to. And that was our show, and it's still our show. But he's just go now. And as he gets older, I know that's only going to get worse. So, but luckily, I've got some pictures. I got some memories of that, and that's what. And that's what
It's the little things,
you know.
man. Like my kid now, in the past I brushed his teeth every night. Now he's, the other day he's
Mhm.
brushing his own teeth.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's
Yeah.
not fucking okay. You can't do that. You're not allowed to brush your
Right,
teeth.
see, I was so happy when they started brushing their own teeth. It's like, fucking thank you. And you put your hand in and out. Like, what's this bullshit? Where's it going to
Fuck,
stop?
they said, fucking thank you. They got on his Android and read a fucking book. I see you, Luke. I see you.
Yeah.
well,
I
I got
well,
bored,
Wes,
dude. It's, when one of them starts being independent, you're kind of grateful.
well, and that's where that intersection comes, guys. Where like you're sad that you're losing that thing that you used to do with them. Like Wes, you used to brush the kids' teeth, but then again, on the other hand, as a father, you're teaching them to be a productive person in society. Like I'm teaching my son to work on this truck that like we're working on together. He's learning how to fish. My son loads the washing machine now with his clothes. He's fixing to be 7. It makes me sad because now he can reach the washing machine. Like, he's cooking his own breakfast now. He pops something in the microwave. And
Oh,
done.
damn. I thought he was fucking chopping up his, throwing a little
Oh
oil.
no,
Was that
I don't trust him with the knife. No, he's ADHD.
I
don't
think
trust him
Nick
with the
had
knife.
something.
No, I didn't
Oh,
have
sorry.
anything.
I'm sorry.
Jason.
Yeah,
I think-
Jason. My bad. It's Jason.
Yeah. So
Jason.
I think I have a good kind of wrap around with the phone addiction and what we're talking about. So I don't think I realized that I actually had a phone addiction. And I mean, obviously, it's affected much more since I had kids, my relationship with my wife. But I didn't realize I had a phone addiction until I was, playing with my 20-month-old going on 2 months old, and realizing at certain points that I was looking at my phone when I was with him. Like that, that just kind of struck me. So I think as a dad, I have to address that. And I know I have to address that because that's taking away a very small amount of time that we talked about with your
Depending
kid.
on why you're looking at the phone.
It doesn't matter. Really, it really doesn't matter when I'm with Russell. Because my time with him is limited. I mean, we talked about it. Wes and I both do sales. Like the time that I'm with my kids, and I had 2 months of paternity leave time that I was with them, but I don't want screen time to really enter his life for as long as possible. So if I'm showing him that pattern
Good luck, man.
of it's impossible. I understand. And he watches TV and we get it. And it you have to, it's not possible not to, but I didn't realize I was addicted to my phone until I saw myself on my phone when Russell was looking at me like, how come we're not playing right now? You know, like
Right.
that just hits
Mhm.
me. That hits me
Yeah,
hard.
punches.
And guys that are listening at home, if you're not sure if you have a phone addiction, I challenge you to
We
do
all have
to do this. Leave your phone at home
Uh-huh.
and leave without it.
Yeah, see how
If
long
you-
you can go.
Yeah,
I was
see,
about to
see how long
say
you
that.
last. I personally don't think I have one because every time we go back to East Texas, this phone doesn't come out of my car because there's no signal there. So what's the point? I will tell you that is the
You
happiest
still
day of
put
my
it in
life.
the
Dude.
car.
Huh?
You still put it in the car.
I am still putting it in the car, but
Emergency. It's emergency.
emergency.
Can't
But
leave one without it.
I don't touch that phone all day in the car, you know. So, but
It's-
yeah, I'm
I
sure it's
think
like if you,
phones are. We all have an issue with it. Anyone can deny
Yeah.
all they want.
No.
It's a fucking big deal because it's
Mhm.
you see it anywhere you go out in public. You see it with families. I see it in my own home. It's
Mhm.
bad.
well,
Yeah.
and it directly ties in with the social media.
The other thing is we do a thing like from 7 o'clock till 7 o'clock, no phones. In the beginning, it's really
You do that?
we don't do it because
Oh,
we've
okay.
tried it. We've done it when we're working really hard. We had to put in limits because we're sort of go nonstop.
Mhm.
We haven't been working really hard lately, so it's kind of whatever. But the no phones after 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. It's fucking hard. And you think, well, that's not bad because you're sleeping off the night. But people underestimate you sitting on the couch, you're on your phone. If you know, or just put it in the bedroom when you're in the living room. Like, don't have the
Mhm.
phone in the same room as you. You
Yeah.
feel the phone's absence, which is
I've been doing that.
because it's
I've been doing that. I've been trying, putting, the shower or whatever, get ready to go chill with the fam, leaving my phone in the bedroom, and not trying, and just to talk to my wife and talk to my kid, and try to talk to my son like as a person, right? Because it's easy just to give a bunch of dad quips like, "Oh, that's cool," or "Well, would you look at that, buddy?" But I actually want to
Mhm.
talk to him like a person and have a conversation with him. And you're right. I notice. I feel I've lately been able to get like an hour and a half, and then I'm like, fuck, where's my phone?
Mhm. Now, one rule that I find really cool with my wife's parents is their rule is no phones at the table unless it is to enhance the conversation, which is really cool because like we'll get to talking about politics or history, and we're like, crap, not sure. Let's look it up. So we'll look it up and be like, oh, it says here this and this, and then the phone goes immediately back.
So
away.
you guys eat at the
You
kitchen
know,
table?
So
I was about to ask that. Who does a
So-
traditional table dinner with
Super
not in
important.
front of the TV, not in the living room?
Guaranteed, Luke does.
Just at
Luke
the
does
table.
guaranteed.
we sometimes do. It's kind of, I would say 50-50 because half the week we're busy with late night stuff. But with her parents, anytime we have dinner at their house, there's no phones, there's nothing. We're just talking. But the phones only come out if it's to enhance the conversation.
But at home, like
Oh,
your
but
personal home, no company, just you and your family.
Just
Do you do a
Phones and
traditional dinner?
iPads go away. Well, if we are able to, we'll sit down at the table and have a normal dinner. If not, like on Friday nights and Saturday nights, we eat dinner in the living room because it's movie night. So we're usually eating pizza or finger foods and watching a movie. And but the iPads are
We're
away.
so
the
on
phones
the
are away.
go. It just, unless it's like Thanksgiving or something, some seasonal important meal, it varies, man. But we haven't been at the like dinner table, just present at the dinner table in a hot minute, just because with my wife's editing schedule and what I have going on and Emerson's energy, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, it is hard with a kid who's high energy. I will say that because with our son, it's that way. But we notice that, and with him, he needs that regularity, that schedule to break away from the iPad, so he'll focus on his food. Because we noticed he had a big weight drop because he got into the iPad, got into Minecraft. So now we're like, put it away, eat until you're full, and then you can have it back later. Okay. Most of the time he forgets about the iPad, starts telling us about his day. and we connect, and it's great. And I think that's something that is lost now on a lot of people's, how not to have a electronic object at the dinner table.
Us. Aiden watches his iPad and he eats. I'm watching something on the TV. I'm eating. And it's shitty to say, but that's definitely how we are majority of the time.
But we're trying to go kind of old school on some of our parenting, because the way that I was raised, we always ate dinner together unless you were working or you had like late night football practice or cheerleading or something like that. And then whenever you came in, your plate was at your spot on the dinner table, wrapped in foil. So that's just the way I was raised. That was East Texas, and we're kind of old school. So
You need to tell me they like football in East Texas.
Just a little bit,
No.
So the only thing you can do outside of being at home to have dinner with the family is be at football practice.
And you said it's Texas. Why are you shitting on
scrolling
Texas,
TikToks.
Go
I
ahead.
know- I
You know
love
that you want to move here. Everyone else is moving here. Come
Yeah.
on.
Fucking go
I love that.
Cowboys!
If 90% of California wasn't moving there, I'd
Friday
consider
Night
it.
Lights, probably my favorite TV show of all time.
Dude, okay,
I
I
love
know
Texas.
people give Friday Night Lights crap, but
That's a
if you've ever read the
beautiful
book,
show.
I
That's
can
a
tell you
great-
right now, the book
great
is
book.
truthful.
Great
The book
movie.
is truthful.
That's a damn good. No, yeah.
The small town that I grew up in was about 3,000 people. I am not lying to you.
People?
Even the grocery store would close on Friday night until
Mhm.
after the football
Crazy.
game was out.
I spent a lot of summers in Waco with my dad. My dad's Wacko. My dad's from
Wacko.
around there. I'm a huge, So we all agree that Texas has the best football teams to come into football. Go Cowboys! I don't want to fucking hear shit about it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Whoa.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
49ers just.
We're not
went
talking
somewhere.
about that.
Oh, they
We're
went
not
somewhere
talking
last
about
week.
that.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oof. 3-2, baby.
Y'all
Cowboys.
ruined my fantasy game, by the way.
What'd you say?
I said y'all ruined my fantasy game. Lost by 2 points thanks
I
to
only spent 22 minutes
old
on my
DP.
22 minutes on my fantasy app, according to this, for a week is very disappointing. I think that explains
That
a lot.
is. It
about my
sounds like you
fantasy
need
team.
to make some line adjustment.
I mean, I even spent more time on the websites for work than for my
Oh,
fantasy.
jeez. You're really doing it wrong.
Actually, I think it was like close to the 50-50 ratio. I
All
gotta
right.
spend more time on this fantasy app. I do.
Well,
Well, I
guys,
think this time of year it's
oh,
safe to say we
oh.
all are guilty of the fantasy app. So with that being
Right.
said, I think this is a good wrapping point.
yeah. Thank you guys for joining us. Maybe find some time, put the old cell phone down,
Absolutely.
leave the house without it, and don't think twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luke. Speaking
On
of
his
the good
Android.
one.
Good for you.
Oh,
Luke.
come on, Luke. We know you're really not on the phone because that's an Android. It doesn't work.
But yeah. Find some way to unplug your family, unplug yourself, get outdoors. Play a damn board game with your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Kick it old school without all the fancy technology. But yet again, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Please come hang out with us on Facebook. Drop us some comments, like and subscribe, and we will catch you next week.
Later.
See ya.
Subscribe
Later,
on your
boys.
phone. Subscribe.
Yeah. Don't do any of this on your phone.
Don't do anything else except subscribe to this podcast on your phone.
That's all you can do. Listen to the podcast and make phone calls.
Only
That's
us.
it. See you guys.